You see Shore Ridge. This is the second video right here. I just did the first video right before this, like the introduction to me building up my YouTube channel, trying to put more content out besides music. You know what I mean? Everything is like, it's more visual now. It's more engaging. With the community and the supporters and the followers, which I mean, rightfully so. But it's just something that I gotta get used to. So I was watching the first video I did, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, man, this feel weird watching me do this shit, like, cause I be watching other people do it on YouTube all the time, like mostly younger cats, but it be cats older than me I watch do it, and I'm like, it still don't seem off because it's like they might be older in age, but like they still like kind of new to like the internet thing and new to the whatever industry it is, the music industry, entertainment, whatever. But like me, it's like I've been rapping for 20 years, man. Like I'm 37 years old, so I'm not really young. You know what I'm saying? Like there is people that's a little older, you know what I mean, than me doing this shit, but as far as the rapping, but it's like I am up on the older side of shit. You know what I mean? It just had me thinking like, what is the right approach for somebody my age? You know what I mean? Or somebody who been doing this shit as long as me or longer. You know what I mean? Or somebody that's older than me. Like, do you take the same approach as these younger artists? And I mean, I believe everybody has their own approach regardless, but it's like people's approaches be similar, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I myself can't see myself doing a lot of things that these younger guys do. So it's like, is my approach gonna work? You know what I mean? Or is it time to hang this shit up? And I asked that question for myself and the other artists my age and older that might feel the same way. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I really just kind of got hip to the streaming platforms. You know what I mean? Like putting stuff up through DistroKid and realizing that like you get a small percentage of your streams, and when I say a small, I mean if you an artist, you already know how it go. You know what I mean? If you're not, then you probably ain't even worry about all that. But it's like what I mean. It's a big difference than when shit 15, 20 years ago you was selling your CD. You know what I'm saying? And you was getting like whatever you charged for. Like you was getting that, and most of that was your cut, or all of that was your cut, depending on how you did it, So that's like an adjustment a motherfucker gotta make. So it's like, in order for you to get your money, you like really gotta be racking the streams up like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And how realistic is that if you ain't making like no like viral type music? So it's like how you approach this shit, you know what I mean, when you at that point, you know what I mean? Because I can't speak for other artists, you know what I mean? But I know the shit can be frustrating for me, you know what I mean? Like trying to figure this shit out knowing that it ain't nothing like how it used to be, you know what I mean? But a lot of things ain't how it used to be in any kind of way. So it's just the adjustments we gotta make, But I don't know, man. Like it's kind of hard to say, what approach will work for who, But I can't say it ain't working. You know what I mean? It's just how long will one thing work? How often do you drop music now? Like these are the type of questions I ask myself. Just a lot of things, man. But yeah, I don't think age really plays a part in it no more, especially seeing the success of like Griselda and other artists like that. Even the style of music that they brought. You know what I mean? It allowed me to tap into something that I've been wanting to tap into for a long time. Lyrically and shit. But I mean, I always have tapped in what I tapped into, but it's more in style. You know what I mean? To get on certain type of tracks now. So yeah, man. I mean, I think at any age you shouldn't get discouraged. You know what I mean? You should just try to figure out what it is you need to do that's going to work for you. And that's a struggle that a lot of us older artists gonna have. You know what I mean? Because the younger cats, they creating the way of getting on now. You know what I mean? It's always been a younger man's game. Like, and when they say it's a younger man's game, it don't mean an older man can't be in it, but it just mean that the younger man gonna control the way this shit work. You know what I mean? The momentum of this shit. So it's kind of like getting where you fit in, or create a new way. You know what I mean? So that's what we got to do. And you know, all my older artists out there, man, don't let like the shit they say about you too old, or hang it up, or ain't you been doing this long enough and you ain't got nowhere. Don't even, you know what I mean? The game, it's a little different now. You know what I mean? But I would say it's easier because it's a lane for everybody. I had said that shit in a podcast interview. So you know what I mean? Just keep grinding, man, and it ain't about age. It's just about making good music at the end of the day. And I just thought that was, something kind of interesting, you know what I mean? Because I was looking at the first video I made, and I'm like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Am I doing this the right way? This is like a younger approach, you know what I mean? As far as like getting up on this camera, you know what I mean? And talking. And when I say younger, I don't even mean younger in age. I just mean younger in like the times. You know what I mean? Like back when I really first, started digging into this shit, it was enough to just make good music, put it out there. You know what I mean? It's gonna catch. But now you just gotta do a little more. So it ain't nothing wrong with it. I ain't complaining about it. You know what I mean? It's just an adjustment that myself and some other older artists that I talk to is trying to make. You know what I mean? But we're gonna get there. The information is at our fingertips, and even the older, listeners, you know what I mean, the fans of this shit, you know what I mean. I see them trying to make adjustments, you know what I mean. But we just got to do us, man, and create our way, you know what I mean, to fit in this shit. But shit, let me know, you know what I mean. If you peeping this shit out, man, let me know what you think about it, man. And is it a time where you should stop, or should you just keep going and just keep trying to figure it out, man? But it's East Shore Ridge, man. I'll catch y'all next time.